101 years old, Charles Ormsby has lived through a lot. The Kokomo man was born during the Spanish flu pandemic, and he served our country in World War II. But today, he's at home, unable to leave, and still waiting on his second dose of the COVID-19 shot.
And I want him to get that second shot, but it's impossible. It is impossible to try to find and get. I've been trying for the last 5 weeks to get his second shot.
That's his daughter, Jennifer. She says he got his first shot back on January 9th at the VA, but she had to cancel his second shot appointment due to unrelated health issues.
He come down with aspiration pneumonia, which is a separate issue. And he was in the hospital.
Notice how she said, oh, it's just a separate issue. Like it's not even a problem. At 101? Really? Man.
Really sick.
She says he's back home and doing much better, but now he's unable to leave the house.
Now he's, due to the pneumonia, he's homebound because he's been in bed since the 29th of January.
He's homebound with pneumonia. And y'all talking about... Okay. All right, walk with me for a second. So... you want him to be vaccinated for a second time and he has pneumonia now? Am I in the Twilight Zone? I'd be pissed myself. I'm still asleep. I woke up at 3. I haven't woke up yet. Apparently, I'm still asleep. I'm not really recording this video. I'm not even watching this shit. This is not real. This is not real. Let me check. Okay, I heard that horn. So yes, I'm not asleep. Let me pinch myself. Okay, this is real. That's what they're telling us. Okay. All right, let's continue. This is not fake. Go.
And we need to build up his strength, and that takes in-home physical therapy. But I don't want to bring people in until he has his second shot.
She says finding someone to do the in-home shot has been tough.
So we've just had the rug pulled out from under us. We tried going through the state-sponsored homebound program, which didn't have much substances to it. It was...
You're reading. Or maybe I'm tripping. But okay, let's continue.
More of just generating a list, and maybe they get you a shot. And that's not good enough. He needs to have that shot now.
I wanted to get Jennifer and her dad some answers, so I talked to the Area 5 Agency on Aging, which serves Howard County. They told me they gather a list of eligible seniors unable to leave their homes, and they provide that to the state. Ormsby is on that list, but as of now, they can't say when he will get the shot.
I just want to get the shot in his arm. That's all I want. I want to get the shot in his arm and get the things he deserves as a veteran that he was promised as a veteran fighting for our country.
Working for you, Megan Sanctorum, WRTV.
And we reached out to the State Department of Health. They told us other state agencies like FSSA and the Department of Homeland Security have established programs to bring shots to Hoosiers at home. But they did not answer questions regarding a timeline or why it has taken families weeks to hear back. If you need help getting a COVID-19 shot for someone who is unable to leave their home, state leaders say you need to contact your region's area agency on aging. In Marion, Boone, Hamilton, Hancock, Shelby, Johnson, Morgan, and Hendricks counties, that is SACOA. We have contact information for SACOA and a list of other agencies on aging around Indiana that you can reach out to up in this story on WRTV.com and...
Alright, so for the lady that had a problem with me doing a 3-year-old story, and I told you that when things are local, they're done through the affiliates. This is ABC. You see that logo down there? That's ABC, okay? This is a local story in Indiana, the state of Indiana. I do not live in Indiana. I live in Memphis, Tennessee. So I'm able to see this story because of, you guessed it, YouTube. I'm connected and sub to multiple states, multiple cities, because I want to be able to get the news. So this is what I say. Even though it's local, it can be done and broadcasted on a worldwide scale. That's why you should care about how you're presented. Even that woman didn't present herself with her breast out. But I digress. If I'm 101 years old, I'm sorry. I want to live as long as I could, but you gave her one shot. and he has pneumonia now. You want the second dose? I don't know. Am I wrong about this? Like, is this making any sense to y'all? It's not like he's just a guy that's naturally sick from something else. He has pneumonia now. He's had it since January. It's about to be April, ladies and gentlemen, and she wants the second dose. This is how brainwashed American people are. So yes, I said on somebody's panel the other day that they are replacing women. It is a process. It's not something that you do overnight. The whole tranny thing, all this shit is done in a process. The whole agenda of homosexuality is one thing. Homosexuality is a sexual preference. It's not a culture. It's a sexual preference that you like to have a particular relationship with the same sex or sexual intercourse along with that relationship with the same sex. We're on a whole nother level of homosexuality. You got men who want to be women and women who want to be men physically. They want to be identified as. This is a whole nother level. It's a whole new world. Then you got people who don't even want to be classified as male or female at all. This is a whole nother level of that. So it's steps. So what happens is these steps, they grow and grow and grow, and they get bigger and bigger and bigger. And like I said, it's only a matter of time before they have a man reproducing as a woman. They've been playing God for decades. Anything is possible. But stay in your fucking, stay in your little world, and just think that this is all just real. Like you really have to get vaccinated. Like, you don't really have to get vaccinated. This is not something you have to do. It's something you choose to do. And we're so brainwashed, and we're so dingy as Americans, we'll just fall in line. We don't even know if this shit is effective. We don't even know what type of, like these people say, if you take it, you can't do anything about it if something goes wrong. You can't sue anybody. I'm not putting shit in my body that's approved by the FDA, but I can't sue the people that gave me something that probably could be harmful to me in the long run. And yes, people feel like, well, I took the shot, I'm fine. You don't know what the fuck is going to happen to you in November this year. You don't know what's going to happen to you in 2022, I'm sorry. You don't know. Things have long-term side effects down the road. But y'all don't research, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. Anywho, it's Huggie Pacino, but Huggie Pacino effect. Listen, if I turn 101, I fuck a vaccination. I'm not taking shit else. And I got this pneumonia. We're gonna thug it out, or I'm gonna take my last breath. Shit. How many people can say they lived 101? I'm an OG. I'm an OG, triple OG. Shit. It's Huggie Pacino. Like, share, subscribe. I'm out.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel by hitting the red subscribe button and then hitting the notification bell. If you have problems receiving notifications, make sure you unsubscribe and then hit the resubscribe button and hit the bell again. Below you have playlists of many things from the past, such as the What's the Business series, the POF Experience series, and the Memory Lane series as well as past Vision playlists. Also, there's 2 new channels to subscribe to. My son's gaming channel, For Life Gaming, and make sure you keep up with everything dealing with Huggie Pacino. This is Huggie Pacino for the Huggie Pacino Effect. Thank you for your support, and if you wish to donate,
right, we going. What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside.
Now that's Huggie Pacino certified.